Hello, 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 hello. It's Gussy Dupp here for 420 Tarot. And as usual, I'm just going to talk here for a minute and say hello to you guys as you enter my space. Really looking forward to this time every day. It's kind of, I'm trying to get into the routine and habit of just, being ready to work with spirit at 420, taking a time to kind of relax a little bit for myself. There have been a lot of changes in my life recently, and so it's always nice to take a moment during the day and kind of slow things down and remember to breathe. And Grim made me some tea. Thank you.
1 lump or two?
Oh, just, 2 lumps, sir. It's really that kind of day. Thank you. Can I also have some cream?
Yep, I'm working on it.
Thank you.
I'll get you that. I gotta get you your 2 lumps.
Get my 2 lumps. 2 lumps will do. Hi, Heather. How you doing? It's really good to see you. I know you and I need to catch up soon. I also saw Robert was here. I don't know if he's come and gone, but Robert and I went to school together way long time ago. Like 54, no, well, we didn't start off as, I'm not that old. So, and I'm not a mathematician either, evidently. So it was sometime between
then and now.
Yeah, like 1970 and 1984. So there you have it. Anyways, welcome you guys. I'm glad you're here. It's a kind of a dreary, overcast day here in the Pacific Northwest. But I feel let's be honest. The energy lately has been really challenging for a lot of people. For some, the physical parts of going through this, goodness, it feels like the words aren't coming to me yet. Maybe that's because I haven't actually set my space. It's just me talking.
Well, you haven't tried the poison fruit yet.
I haven't tried the poison fruit. Give me a second. And now I forgot completely what I was talking about. Boy, that's some good stuff. So glad you're here with me at 420 Tarot.
You hadn't set your space yet.
I haven't set my space yet, so it's just me kind of jibber jabbering. Hey, Norma. Hi, Jennifer. Anyways, dreary day, kind of overcast. A lot of people have been experiencing tummy problems lately. A lot of us attribute it to, I've just had so much stress and there's just all this unknowing and, feeling like, I'm sorry, Graham, I'm just puff, 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 pass, right?
Tell me about your tummy problems.
Well, the tummy issues that some people are feeling are just like really upset stomach, lots of pain for no reason. And I've been told this last week too, and this applies to Grim and I as well, that we really need to, hi Carla, hey Crystal, really need to allow our bodies to heal themselves. That as the Earth's density is changing, as the vibration of the Earth is changing, our insides change as well as our outsides change. So we're all undergoing this kind of switcheroo, if you will. And
physical transformation as well as spiritual?
Yes, because I feel that for some of us, there are physical maladies that are arising that some of us didn't even know we had up until recently. But when we're doing this shadow work, see, it's not just on the spiritual level that you do shadow work, because a lot of our grief and pain and our suffering, a lot of our PTSD is held and carried in our intestines, in our stomachs, and our, anything that kind of involves itself in the digestive system. And so if you've been experiencing that recently, I'm not saying, yeah, no, don't go to the doctor because it's not important. I'm not saying that. I mean, of course, if you're in blinding pain, you know, of course, you know, seek whatever medical counsel you seek. That's not what I'm purporting to do, but I'm just saying that I feel that as we do the shadow work and uncover more of our true selves, our true natures, that we're left in some regards with no choice but to let go of some of these physical aches and cramps and maladies that we've had through the years, because to be our best versions of ourselves, we have to be willing to let go of those things. I don't know about you. I'm willing, if this is, you know, this is really happening, universe, this ascension, this vibrational shift, whatever you want to call it, it's really happening, then I think that I'd like to go into this new era with a healthier body. And so I tell myself daily that I am reprogramming, I'm regenerating cells. Our bodies do that naturally anyways, but somehow when we get it off into Western medicine land, suddenly we think that we can't really alter our own healing. But the truth is that we're able to, and it might not be perfect. I'm not saying it's going to be like walk on water perfect, but I'm able to confidently say,
well, it's another tool.
It's another tool. And you know, I was talking to someone about this today. Christians that feel they've experienced a miraculous healing really have, because they had enough faith and trust in their divine guidance and their own body's willingness to listen to that divine guidance, that some people experience miraculous healing. Some people have miraculous healing because they've been able to nurture their body. They have enough money to pay for the proper care and the proper kind of nutrition, and like it's more of a spa healing kind of thing. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that there's different levels of ability to heal. But the first trick of it, and the reason I keep mentioning it all the time, is to let you know that it's available to you. I'm not trying to tell you that, hey, you haven't fixed this yet, so you suck. I'm not saying that. I'm still working on it too. My body, I have areas, my knees some days, I just have to tell you. And my tummy, you guys know I've had problems with that for a while now.
It's getting better.
Well, things are improving. But my job is to remind you that that's possible.
May I?
It's possible.
Western medicine seldom treats the illness. It treats the symptoms of the illness.
Right.
And in so many cases, the cause can be traced back to our frame of mind.
So Grim, I don't know about that so much. I know you've done much more research in that area than I have, but I know this from being a witch and a magical being many lives over. I know that the law of attraction, you get out what you give back. If you think yourself healthy, if you think yourself a healthy person, your mind and your body kind of merge to listen to this higher self of yours, this mind that kind of talks to you in the background, that is you, not some other voices of other, because I know a lot of you are empathic, so you might hear other people's voices or feel their energies differently than some people do. Okay. Ooh, this was a tender subject for someone. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, I don't know why. But let's hope. Nope, let's do more than hope. I've been working here in this circle for most of the day, and the energy has really been, it's been lovely to just sort of be here. This is one of my favorite spots in our house, my little corner of the world. So welcome to it. I welcome your energy here into my space, and I am honored to be a part of yours. I would like to once again honor our ancestors, the God Goddess energy, Mother Father, Divine Union, our higher selves, our past lives, our soul family, our connection to the greater good, the greater whole. We're sovereign beings, but we are connected. And when needed, that connection is very strong. And that connection is the one that we learn to trust from. It's like, almost like the umbilical cord that you experienced as a baby, only this time it's directly from your higher self, your soul, your, I don't know, higher construct. Oof. It's almost like I don't even need to pull a card. I just feel like someone is just really kind of breathing in this energy. Remember to breathe, everybody, because it's so important. Breathing is what keeps us alive. That's one of the many things, but it's very important. And holding our breath does not help our body in the least bit, unless you're doing some kind of yogic practice, you know, that you have to actually, I don't know. I don't practice yoga. I really wish I did, and I'd like to learn. I just did a little when I was a younger woman, and it wasn't enough. Note to self. Thank you. So yeah, and somebody's giggling now, but let me pull this card for today. For today, to guide us toward whatever we need to know, that whoever needs to hear this information, may it reach them clearly. May my voice resonate with someone in the way that it needs to resonate, so that the words that I am sharing actually find the listener that needs to hear them and can best affect their life through hearing the words that I need to share. And vice versa. It's a great, grand energy exchange, isn't it? Okay. Ooh, boy, those cards are cold down there today. It's like really steering me away from this like level of this group of the cards. Okay. We've had this card before. It's the Nine of Pentacles. You may remember this one. I believe I've shown it in the past. The nine of Pentacles. Let's see. Because I don't remember what I may have said about it in the past. Each time I read the cards for a kind of a new energy cycle here. So it's a different reading than before. So let's just see what the cards say. The card says. Okay. Another card. Got you. Ah. The other card was the Hermit reversed. I'm going to put them this way. I see. So, you know, it's kind of like you've been stuck in the in-between for a while. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that means to you specifically, but what I'm seeing is caught where I found myself a few years ago, kind of wrapped up in this life where I was bound, or so I thought, to a job that was steady income, that provided for my family, that paid the bills, that was totally unfulfilling in many ways, that really didn't nourish or feed my very playful and empathic and, you know, Fae soul. It just didn't. And I find that you felt this calling when you were younger. Maybe you're younger now, and you're feeling the calling for the first time. But I feel like that even so, it's a call that your soul has heeded to before. It's a call that has fallen on your ears in the past. You've heard it in the past. It's been a loud trumpet, and you've been a part of this before, this whole pageant of coming to know your soul, coming to know yourself, coming to find your higher spirit. You found that connection when you were younger, and now you find yourself, you keep kind of thinking, well, when I'm older, I'll do this. When I'm older, then time will be right. When I have time, when things work out, when I have time to devote to that, when I'm a grandmother, when I move to that place that I really feel calls to me, then I'll focus on that part of me. But really, you're kind of stuck in the in-between. I found myself there for a long time too. It can be very confusing there because you don't quite feel, you're not a maiden anymore. You're not quite a crone yet. And the mother aspect of you is kind of leaning into croneness, but you're not quite there yet. And it's hard to let go of the she that was you. It's hard to let go of those parts of yourself. I want you to know you're not letting go of them permanently. They're just, and they're kind of like a balloon that sort of floats up to your higher self and becomes part of that unit. It's kind of like just letting go of that part of you that feels so compelled to achieve like you did when you were in your 20s, or produce things like you did when you were in your 30s, or have the energy and the ability to caretake and serve and just give. You have done this for a while. You've done this many lifetimes. It's time to offer yourself in service to your higher calling, to your purpose. And I know that's why so many of you are feeling this distress. It's almost like a heart pain because you're not living the life that you're finding yourself in right now. I mean, you are living the one you're in. I didn't say that right. Help me out. You're not living the life that is your fullest potential. And it's like kind of loud and clear right now, isn't it, in 2021, that none of us are getting any younger. Guess what? None of us are not going to die. We're all headed toward that. So, so that being said, why spend it according to how someone else expects you to spend it? This life is yours right now. Who you are from moment to moment is your choice right now, today. If you want to be a grumpy old son of a bitch, be a grumpy old son of a bitch today. You always have tomorrow, and you can be different tomorrow. You can choose to let go of bitter and angry behavior. When you choose to let go of that and you allow yourself to be present in a situation where you can understand at a higher level, a higher perspective, and I'm not saying above, I'm just saying from a lighter point of view, where you're not taking everything quite so intensely, where you're not quite so committed to feeling so hurt by the words, where you're able to step back a little bit and breathe and say, no, wait a minute. I know that person really loves me, and they would never say that unless they're hurting too. So let's take the high road. Let's take a logical look at this and be the person that can step up and above this. But to do this, the universe is calling out to you. It's offering its hand and saying, listen, you've been wanting this your whole life. Are you going to take this option? And it's your turn to answer the call or not. But the call is there. The spirit is willing. The soul is waiting. It's really up to you. the mere fact that you're here right now. I'm not the best tarot card reader in the world. I'm not the greatest witch ever. I make lots of mistakes. I'm really, truly, mostly only human. And I'm just honored to be a part of the path, however that works for you. I'm honored that you're here with me. Please remember that I try to do this every day at 4:20. Some days if I'm not feeling well, I will take the day off, and it's just kind of, I kind of let the community know that I am not feeling the greatest, and the word kind of gets out, but it's hit or miss. Some days I apologize about that. But like you all, I'm going through a lot of these shifts and feeling the intense energy and feeling, you know, in some ways the call and plea of thousands and thousands of people. I mean, I know that you are feeling it too. There's a lot of confusion in the world, and there's a lot of mistrust in the world, and all we can do is stand tall and hold hands out to each other and try to help as best we can. So like and share if you will. If you're here tomorrow and you think of a friend that you think would really appreciate my information, why not tag them or something? I would appreciate that. Until tomorrow, I would like you to stay magical, and I'll see you at 4:20.